This is Scott, the Fix-It Guy. My goal is to give you a series of videos that can help you to fix things on your own, save a lot of money, and get the great feeling of knowing you did it by yourself. Today we have an LG stove that the oven is not really responding well temperature-wise, where you set it for a certain temperature and it doesn't hit that exact temperature. So we're going to be changing out the temperature sensor. We're going to be taking off the oven door by releasing the latches and then lifting it up to about 70 degrees and then pulling it out. It's pretty easy to do, but just take your time so you don't hurt your back. And we're going to be replacing this oven sensor, which is really easy to do. They're actually pretty inexpensive too. We're going to pull out the racks to give us some more room to work. And we're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the two screws that hold it in. Sorry the camera didn't pick up this part when we're pulling out the screws, but they're just simple Phillips head screws. There's two of them. It's up in the upper left-hand corner, and we're going to zip those out. And we're going to carefully pull the temperature sensor toward us, and we're going to then pull on the wire. Just take your time. Don't pull too hard, too fast. Just gradually pull it out because there's some insulation holding in the modular connector, and the plastic modular connector has to fit through that hole, so you don't want to pull rapidly and disconnect it. Just take your time, kind of get the insulation out of the way, and pull this thing out of the back firewall, and then you can just disconnect it. So this oven would be set at 350, but then when you put in an analog tester, it would show that it was only 250, or it just wasn't keeping temperature. So that's the model, that's the part number for the new part, and this is an LG part, pretty cheap. So now to put it in, we're going to just disconnect the existing one we're going to grab the temperature side of it, temperature sensor side, and the side that was coming out of the oven securely, and just pinch in with my thumb and then pull the old temperature sensor out. So I'm grabbing it securely, pinching in, and then pulling out. There's the old one. We'll pop in the new one. This will only take you about maybe 10 minutes max to do this procedure. Make sure you push it all the way into where it clicks, where it's really secure, and then you're going to feed that wire and that temperature sensor back in through the firewall. Just take your time, push it all the way in, and then you're going to be putting those two Phillips screws back in to hold it. So just put in one, get it nice and secure, and then you can put in the second one. And then you're really done. The next thing is just to put the racks back in and to put the oven door back into position. So again, the symptom here was it just wasn't keeping temperature. It had the digital version of the temperature would show 350, but if you put an analog sensor in to the oven, it was only showing about 250. So we're going to put the racks back in. The curved side goes in first. Put in the bottom one, put in the top one, curved side in, curved side up. Fit it on in, and then to put the door in, take your time, make sure that you lean it against your legs so that it won't hurt your back. You're going to put those forks back into the oven cavity, push them in as far as they'll go, and then let the oven door come down 90 degrees so it's nice and flat. And then you're going to push the little locks back into position and then close it. So that's pretty easy on this oven. We're going to set it for bake. And now when we tested it, it was able to keep temperature properly. So this did the trick. Just needed a new oven temperature sensor. So thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance. Thanks again.